Hello everyone, welcome to Fast Track on Herald Global. I am Saimik Sen. Joining us today, Mr. Evandro Oliveira serves as the Chief Operating Officer at the private office of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Ahmed Al Maktoum. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Oliveira, for taking out this time for us. Welcome to Herald Global.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure. My pleasure.
Okay, so let me begin by asking you, can you describe your journey to becoming the COO at His Highness's private office?
Yes, I started over in Brazil. Okay, I was director of the Chamber of Commerce, Brazil and Africa, and my region was in the north of Africa. And once I was working in the north of Africa, Sudan, and this kind of countries, I met one company, and this company we started working together. We started working together. Okay, this company is a Londoner company, and suddenly they invite me to go to Saudi Arabia, and in Saudi Arabia I met a prince in there, and we started working together. This prince from the Al Saud family, and they introduced me to UAE. And once I arrived in UAE, they introduced me to the royal family here, and so I started as a doing some business after as a director of business, and now I am CEO. I started growing up, developing some business, and I'm here as a CEO.
That's great. That's simply great. Okay, so if I ask
Yes.
you, what are your chief area of focus at the office?
The focus is always to bring business not only from South America but around the world. I start just bringing some business from try to to link South America and UAE.
Okay,
Now for sure, now as a CEO I have to to get a vision, a global vision, and I am approximating many business for another countries, and that's it. That's what I'm doing right now.
okay. Since we're talking about global vision, okay, what kind of role do you see Dubai playing as a global business hub in future?
Well, I try to follow the vision of our ruler, okay, the Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid.
Of course.
We are trying to bring, the most of the best of the best to Dubai and UAE. For example, technology, the best of the agriculture, technologies, and also import and export trading, everything that is possible to growing up and to show what we are able to do. For example, negotiations. I started, I'm here for 15 years in the not only in UAE, but in the Middle East. We are very good. I say we because I'm considering like I have a Middle East mind.
Of course.
In negotiations, I think we are one of the best in the world because we are dealing for thousands of years. We are trying to spread it out the way to make business around the world. The vision of Mohammed bin Rashid, it's amazing vision. You see, to bring the technology, all this kind of things that we are been doing during the last 20 years. Okay, it was a desert, and now it's one of the best cities in the world for living.
True.
That's what we are trying to spread it out to the world, not to keep it only to us, but we're trying to make the world better.
Okay. So you just mentioned
That's it.
technology. So apart from technology, what other criteria you see before getting into a business?
Trading, as I said to you, any kind of trading, commodities, financing, and many other things. Yes, we are involved in almost everything, sports as well. And there are many opportunities. Anything that we see a kind of opportunity that it's better to the country, we are trying to develop together.
Okay. So if I ask you, what drives your passion for working for a prominent person like him?
First of all, I guess that's it's I challenge myself every single day. Okay, trying to make myself better, and that's it. I try to improve myself every single day, and it's a challenge to be here. As a South American, and for sure, it's a every single day. It's a different day in Middle East, and especially in Dubai, and That's why I can say that it's a challenge, challenging, and every day I try to improve myself, and it's the passion that I have, the competition with
Okay.
myself.
So, since we are talking about challenges, what kind of challenges do you face in your role?
Oh, it's not easy, it's not easy
Of
to
course.
deal with, big sharks, let's say like this, all the time when you sit and talk with 100 millions, dozen of millions, sometimes billions, and you have to be very precise. You have to pay attention in everything that you do to minimize risks and this kind of things. I'm working in the same private office for 10 years. Wow, it's really it's a challenge, and yeah, you have to be precise, and it's not easy. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, and yeah, it's really hard. You have to be very careful with the things, and I put all my passion in everything that I do, and that is the difference.
Okay. So, please tell us about your main duties and responsibilities as a chief operating officer.
Well, I take care about everything. Sometimes the agenda, the Sheikh's agenda. Sometimes, but most it's the business. Okay, it's. I'm not from the protocol, but yes, the business. Yes, I have to. I take care about everything. I have to always have to be one step ahead in order to make the things happen and to bring here in Middle East, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, he always are two steps ahead of us. And yes, we have to follow, we have to follow his mindset. And yeah, we have to follow. And I recommend all of you guys to read his book, My
Of
Way.
course.
And that's what we are trying to do, to follow his mindset. And yeah, that's it. We take care. We try to follow his steps in order to make the things better in our private office.
Of course.
That's what we are trying to do.
So, like we are talking about his private office. Okay. So, how do you maintain confidentiality and discretion in your role?
Wow, being professional. That's it. Keeping secrets. Don't show up too much. That's the main secrets.
Okay. So, how do you maintain integrity, transparency, especially in high pressure environment?
Well, being transparent is just as you see, being transparent. 1 plus 1 is 2. That's it. In Middle East, we are very straight. Okay. It's everything on the table. That's what we do. That's as simple as that. That's it. And we don't do anything that it's not. But I do everything that is possible to do. What is not possible to do, I'm straight and say no. That's it.
Okay. So,
You
you
know,
spoke about
that's
protocol. Okay. So, what are the do's and don'ts in your profile, which you're like, open to your ideas and everything. And there are certain places where there are like, strict line, you cannot cross them.
For example, the protocol. What I mean protocol, it's the protocol sector. It's the when the sheikh has some ministers, or if he has some diplomats, or if he has any other sheikhs from another countries to receive, is the protocol sector that he has to take care about, because it has, in ceremony and all this kind of things, the agenda, and yeah, it is not my business. My business is to
Okay.
take care about business and only. But sometimes we have to be involved because, behind the protocol, there's the business. And
Of course.
sometimes after the business has the protocol, and that's it. And we have to be linked somehow.
Okay. So
We
if
work
I,
together,
sure. Okay. So if I ask you, what has been your biggest learning in this profile?
to be honest.
Wow.
That's it. To be honest, always, and straight.
Okay. So lastly, this is my last question to you. What advice would you give to those aspiring to work in similar high profile, roles?
Never give up. That's it. Never give up. If you have a goal, never ever give up. Just go. Follow your dreams, and never give up. No matter what, just go. Keep walking.
Mr.
That's
Oliver,
my advice.
it was lovely talking to you. Thank you so much. You took out this time for us.
See you guys. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Thank you.
All
Bye bye.
right. Thank you.